Welcome back to the 10K SOXL Trader Channel. Week 3, July 14th to July 18th. Summary: holding the line amid extreme volatility. Week 3 was a dramatic one. Our account experienced both precision strikes and disciplined defense amidst the market's huge swings, fully demonstrating the resilience of the quant system in volatile conditions. Market environment and sentiment. This week, the overall market sentiment was optimistic, especially in the tech sector. The Nasdaq Composite Index showed strong performance, hitting new all-time highs on both Monday and Thursday, and closing the week with a 1.5% gain. This indicates that despite volatility on individual days, the macroeconomic forces driving tech stocks upward remain intact. However, this optimism did not fully translate into a one-way rally for the semiconductor sector. SOXL's internal technical indicators signaled a short-term bearish or consolidation phase mid-week, revealing an intense battle between bulls and bears. SOXL's intraday performance this week. SOXL's price action this week was a perfect microcosm of wide-range volatility, with bulls and bears in a constant tug-of-war. Monday, July 14th. The market opened with a sharp drop. SOXL plummeted from its opening price of $26.64 to a low of $25.32, showing massive intraday volatility before closing at $26.50. Tuesday, July 15th. The bulls fought back aggressively. SOXL gapped up to open at $28.05 and hit the week's high of $28.46, indicating strong buying interest. Wednesday, July 16th. A breathtaking V-shaped reversal unfolded. After opening at $26.60, the price plunged to the week's low of $24.91 before being forcefully bought back up, recovering nearly all its losses. Thursday, July 17th. The V-shaped pattern repeated itself, with a brief dip to $26.42 after the open, followed by a steady recovery. Friday, July 18th. An early attempt to rally to $27.90 failed to sustain momentum, and the price ultimately faded into the close, capping off a turbulent week. Weekly trade log, July 14th to July 18th. Monday. Facing extreme volatility, the system did not trigger any entry signals all day, adhering to discipline. Daily PL, $0. Account equity, $10,323.90. Tuesday. As market sentiment improved, the momentum strategy captured the morning rally with a long position of 364 shares, resulting in a profit of $102.61. Account equity rose to $10,000. Wednesday. The system went long 393 shares on the morning dip according to its rules, but extreme volatility triggered the stop loss, missing the subsequent major rally. This resulted in a loss of $82.92, minus 0.80%. Account equity fell to $10,243.59. Thursday. The system once again captured a V-shaped recovery opportunity in the morning, buying 385 shares for a profit of $47.36, plus 2.46%. Account equity recovered to $10,290.95. Friday. After a failed morning rally, the system took a disciplined stop loss on its long position of 371 shares, resulting in a loss of $50.09, minus 49%. Account equity closed at $10,000. Weekly review and reflection. This week's trading was the ultimate test of systematic principles. Against the backdrop of a surging Nasdaq, SOXL charted its own course of extreme volatility. Our system demonstrated a high degree of adaptability. Staying flat on Monday was an act of respect for risk. The profits on Tuesday and Thursday proved the strategy's ability to keenly capture specific momentum patterns. More importantly, the losses on Wednesday and Friday were successful risk management operations. They locked in losses at acceptable levels, preventing a deep drawdown at the bottom of the V-shaped reversals. This perfectly illustrates the essence of cutting losses short and letting profits run. Weekly performance summary. Total trades, 4. Win rate, 50%. Weekly, plus 1696. Weekly return, plus 0.17%. Final account equity, $10,240.86. Outlook and plan. After this week's wild ride, the key technical levels for next week are crystal clear. The strong upper resistance is the week's high of $28.46, and the strong lower support is the week's low of $24.91. Until the market decisively breaks out of this wide range, we will continue to prioritize the early session short-term momentum strategy and may tighten our entry conditions further to navigate the ongoing consolidation. If you found this week's trading breakdown and reflections insightful, remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, and leave a comment. Your support is the biggest motivation for me to keep sharing. See you next week.